Israel's attacks did start in Gaza but did spread to Lebanon. But the world is warning Israel. Lebanon cannot witness a Gaza-like destruction. In the southern Lebanese borders, a ground invasion is yet failing. And in Beirut, bombings are ongoing, also in southern Lebanon and in Bekaa. Scores of doctors have been killed. Health teams and rescue teams have been bombed. What's taking place in Beirut? We tell you more in this report.
A fresh wave of powerful explosions hit Lebanon's capital, Beirut. As Israel presses on its assault on the Hezbollah group, its military tanks are inching closer on its northern border with Lebanon. The UN peacekeeping forces stationed on Lebanon's border have accused Israeli troops of targeting its headquarters in the country. UN says 2 peacekeepers were injured when an Israeli tank fired at a watchtower at the force's main headquarters in Nakura. On Tuesday, a video showed armed personnel in military uniforms raising an Israeli flag in the southern Lebanese town of Maroun al-Ras, amid ground clashes along Lebanon's mountainous frontier with Israel. Last week, Israeli military struck outside the gates of a hospital in southern Lebanon without warning, killing 7 paramedics and forcing the facilities to close its doors. Lebanese Health Ministry said 40 paramedics, firefighters and healthcare workers were killed in Israeli attacks over 3 days, making it even more challenging to care for people wounded in the intense fighting.
You know, it's hard to work in fear. I'm afraid about myself, about my safety in first place, and about my family's safety in second place. Because, you know, there's no place safe in Lebanon now.
As Israel expands its operations in Lebanon's south, Tel Aviv has warned that Beirut might suffer a fate like Gaza. Israel's ally, the United States, has so far failed to de-escalate tensions between the 2 nations, while maintaining that Lebanon cannot become another Gaza in the region.
You have an opportunity that hasn't existed in decades. An opportunity to take care of the future of your children and grandchildren. You have an opportunity to save Lebanon before it falls into the abyss of a long war that will lead to destruction and suffering like we see in Gaza.
And I'm making very clear that there should be no kind of military action in Lebanon that looks anything like Gaza.
Both Hezbollah and the IDF have been involved in a cross-border escalation since October 7 last year. Each time Hezbollah has listed the Gaza ceasefire as a precondition to de-escalate tensions. But this time round, Naim Qassem, the deputy leader of Hezbollah, did not seek this condition to restore calm in Lebanon. Qassem, now Hezbollah's top official after its chief Hassan Nasrallah was killed in an Israeli strike, said that he backed efforts by Lebanese Parliament Speaker Nabi Berri, a Hezbollah ally, to secure a truce without setting a precondition.
We support the political efforts Nabi Berri is undertaking towards a ceasefire. In any case, after the ceasefire is established and diplomacy is able to achieve it, all other details will be discussed and decisions will be taken collectively.
In practice, however, Qassem's power within the party was limited under Nasrallah. Hashim Saifuddin, a cousin of Nasrallah who oversees the group's political affairs and not Qasim, was generally regarded as the leader's heir apparent. But no announcement has been made, and Saifuddin has not appeared or made any public statement since Nasrallah's death.